Good morning, children. How are you all? Hope you all are fine. Okay, today shall we learn commerce, okay, in 12th standard. So, in commerce, we are learning about the companies, the documents that should be filed with the registrar. So, to get the certificate of incorporation or to form the company, in the formation of the company, we are in the second stage, isn't it? The first one is the promotion. Next one to registration or incorporation. Okay. Or to file all the documents with the registrar. So here now we are learning what are the documents that they have to provide with the registrar. Okay, first one that we have learned, application for the availability of name of the company. Second one, preparation of memorandum and articles of association. Then the third one, declaration from the professional. Declaration from the professional. Here they have to file a declaration form also. Okay, that form must be entered, must be prepared by a professional. Okay, or that professional, that person must be that the name of that person must be stated in the articles of association. So a form that is prepared by a person or a professional whose name is entered in the articles of association must also be attached for the registration. Okay, what is stated in that form, that declaration form, that he has to promise that what are the rules they have to follow and what are the documents they have to provide, that all the documents have been submitted, provided. That is his statement, that professional statement. That also must be attached. Okay, then the next one, preparation of the affidavit from the subscribers of the memorandum. Okay, thus in the memorandum the subscribers name will be entered. So from these subscribers they have to get the affidavit. What is the meaning affidavit? That it is also a promise that they have to give an oath, they have to promise that, like in a stamp paper they have to give as a written document, written certificate, regarding what, that they have not been found guilty of any fraud or misconduct or misfeasance or breach of rules and regulations, okay, breach of trust, whatever it is, so that are related to the following the rules and regulation related to formation or promotion or during the management or in promotion or at the time of registration, that particular subscriber has not made any mischief or misfeasance or fraud or breach of duty, breach of trust. Okay, and one more thing he has to promise, that all the documents that must be filed with the registrar are also prepared, and all those documents are very correct and they are true to the best of their knowledge and belief. Even if we write an application for an organization also, they write all the certificates that they have provided are true to their knowledge and belief. Okay, that breach of contact, that means rules and regulation, everything is true and correct. Okay, they have not written any false thing. Okay, that is the affidavit. That also must be filed with the registrar. Then next one, they have to furnish the verification of registered office. Registered office, we know the in the registered office, to the registrar only they are going to submit. But once they have got the registration from the registrar, then all the documents related to allotment or the related to the that articles or the name of the company, then their functioning, their notice related to the meeting, then that after the meeting, the proceedings of the meeting, before the meeting, the minute, the proceedings or the minute of the meeting, the notice of the meeting, everything must be filed. Or if they are going to do any amendments, changes in the that affairs of the company, must also be stated in the detail. Okay, the notice. So all these notice must be registered, must be sent as a notice to the registrar. Okay, what under happens in the company must be informed to the registrar. Okay, so this verification must also be done within 30 days of incorporation of the company. Okay, then particulars of subscribers. They have to write the particulars of subscribers. What are their name? Who are the subscribers? Their name, then their address, residential address of them. Okay, or their family name, their surname. That full name must be stated clearly, and their nationality, whether he is an Indian or a foreigner. Okay, then address. Okay, in that permanent address also must be given. Then next point, particulars of the first directors. We know the first directors, name of the first directors, and all the things, particulars of the first directors. That means their main name, their surname, their family name, everything. Then their address. Then directors induction. Directors identification number. That is called DIN. Directors identification number. If a person is appointed as a director in a company, he must be given a card, that is the number, director in identification number. Okay, that number he has to provide. Okay, the details, that is the like an identity number. Okay, then his address, permanent address, his nationality. Okay, then any that proof of identity also will be given. So all the particulars related to the first directors also must be submitted. Then power of attorney. Here, a particular person will be given the power of attorney to make contract on in the name of the company or on behalf of the company. A particular person will be given the full rights to enter into contracts. Okay, so as per the instructions of the directors or the promoters, attorney, a person will be appointed as the power of attorney. He will have the full power to enter into contract. Okay, so that power of attorney may be written in the stamp paper, government stamp paper, as per the stamp law. Understood? So the stamp paper will be given, and in that stamp paper they have to write that power what is given to for that person, the power of attorney. Okay, once they have prepared all these documents, the promoter will submit the documents to the registrar. All these 8 documents available, isn't it? So after the verification of the that documents, what the person does, the registrar, okay, he will have a register. As we have a register in the school, the employees will enter their names, isn't it? Every day they will sign whether they have come or not. Once it is signed, it is understood that that particular teacher has come to school. If it is not signed, that he is absent for the school. In the same way, they will have one register in the register office also. Okay, so that in that register, after verifying the documents, if the registrar is satisfied with all the documents, it is as per the Companies Act, okay, that the certificates must to be provided or provided in a proper way, then he will enter the name of that company in that register. Okay, then he will issue one certificate. Certificate he will issue. That certificate is called Certificate of Incorporation. That is called Certificate of Incorporation. Okay, Certificate of Incorporation is issued to the company. Once the Certificate of Incorporation is received from the registrar, a public company, no, a private company can start its business. Okay, it can commence its business. But if the company is a public company, that company must fulfill 2 more conditions. Only then they can commence the business. That one, capital formation. Okay, capital formation means that how to raise the capital in the business. That capital subscription, then they have to collect the capital, and at last they have to get a commencement of business from the registrar. If they have received the certificate of commencement of business, only a public company can commence business, but a private company can commence its business just after getting the certificate of registration. That means the incorporation, certificate of incorporation. Okay, now we will study the third stage, capital subscription. Capital subscription. So what is that capital subscription? So if it is private company, what they do, they will they will, from where they will that promote the capital, from their own hands only, or from their relatives, or from nearby banks. So how they raise the capital in the public company? Okay, first they have to fulfill some of the formalities to raise capital for the company. So that is the given as the first point. But the first thing what they are doing is they have to follow the SEBI guidelines. Then first thing they have to issue the prospectus. What is the prospectus? We know that it is an invitation to the public to subscribe the number of shares that the company has issued to the public, isn't it? So it is an advertisement. Then they have to receive the minimum subscription. They have to ensure the minimum subscription. If they get the minimum subscription, that means if the public has subscribed, if the public has accepted most of the shares that they have issued, then that is called a minimum subscription. Then the company can start the business. Okay, no, they have to they will accept the application. Otherwise, if the minimum subscription is not received, they have to cancel the issue. Then they have to issue after 15 or 30 days. Okay, so they have to ensure that they will receive the minimum subscription. Then the next fifth point, then once they have received the minimum subscription, they have to make the allotment of application money. Okay, before allotment they have to submit it in the scheduled bank application. Okay, receiving application money in a scheduled bank or nationalized bank. Then after they have receiving the application, they have to make allotment. At the time of allotment, they have to consult with the directors. Then they have to pass one resolution. Resolution they have to write. They have to take a resolution that they are going to do the allotment. Then if they have allotted the number of shares, they have to send the allotment letter to the then the last stage is commencement of business. This is the fourth stage, that commencement of business. Okay, so that public company having the share capital must get the commencement of business. This capital, share capital, they have a limit. Okay, their paid up capital must not be less than 5 lakh. Okay, if it is more than 5 lakh only, they can get the certificate commencement of business. For private limited company, for 1 lakh, it might be 1 lakh, not less than 5 lakh, not 1 lakh also. Okay. Now some more provisions are given related to one person company. You know, this is the new concept. It is started only in this century, 21st century. Okay, one person company. Until then, they did not have this one person. Maybe their family, Tata, then Birla. Here, the one person company can be started only in this. In the one person company, he is the director, he is the person, but he has to state clearly after his death who will be the nominee, or who will be actually taking charge of the company. That name must be given clearly in the memorandum and in the articles. Okay, that it is getting over. So today we have completed the documents that should be submitted to the registrar. So tomorrow we will see share and share capital. Okay, students, thank you very much.